Hello, hello, hello. You are tuning into another episode of The Wunderkind Show. And today's topic, Sip to Tally Films. Now, I know you don't know that, or some of you might not know who that is. That's Coach, you feel me? And Coach Evans did a breakdown on his film on YouTube. And if you guys ain't following him, please follow him. Amazing, amazing watch. And I'm sitting there watching the film, and there's a piece of evidence that just rears its head that absolutely highlights the incompetence of this coaching staff. And, you know, mistakes happen, you know. I actually think at this point, John Harbaugh is just trolling everybody. He's pretty much telling everybody, I can do whatever I want, and if you don't like it, you can shove it. And I really, truly believe that he is, he's just trolling. Even when you heard, and I'm going to get to the picture that I'm talking about 1 second, but even when you heard Greg Roman making excuses for hiking the ball 1 second from, you know what I'm saying, the play clock. Talking about, oh, that's the way that we run off the clock, you know what I'm saying, at the beginning of a game. Yo, when you have the lead, you're getting delay of game penalties and stuff like that. And he let it slide. He let it go. Because here's the thing, most people aren't going to say too much to Mr. Harbaugh until Mr. Coach Evans did what he did today. Now, I still can't believe it. I'm just sitting there like, I'm going to show it to y'all. So check this out right here. Now, this ain't no top of the line, switching up the stuff. This is very basic. Remember, I'm just starting out. So bear with me. So check this out real quick. So this is us versus the Steelers. I believe this is the second play of the game. This is the play that in one of my previous videos, I stated how, or matter of fact, during the live stream, I said that, yo, Huntley almost threw a pick, right? Count how many Ravens are on that screen. I even made sure I highlighted and did the red marker with it in case some people might be, you know, can't count. Hey, but it's 10 Ravens on the field. 10. That's 2 $5 footlongs. Yo, listen. When we complain about spacing, you don't put less people out there. But this right here, you see this right here, this is egregious. Listen, I don't care what anybody says. There is no excuse for this. None. And let me move a little over here so you can see more of my face, right? When you're looking at something like this, seriously, what excuses can be made to defend the incompetence? What can be made? Look at yo. Look at that. Yo, people's like, oh, Greg Roman's doing an amazing job. He's a great coach. What about this? Well, he's a specialty in the run game, but what about this? No. No more excuses, bro. This is what Lamar Jackson is up against. Because what else can you do, right? Like when you're looking at this and you're saying, you know, let's see what we could do to mitigate and to, you know, make the best of the situation that we've been handed. This is the idea of the coaching staff. And the worst part is, nobody can tell them that they're wrong. The media will not call this out. Mr. Ryan Mink. Mr. Minky Mink. Blinky Blink. Career might sink. Why don't you bring that up when you're asking John Harbaugh, what about that play? You know, the one where we really had 10 Ravens on the field that almost resulted in a interception. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. I'm really tired. I'm so tired of this coaching staff. There's nothing that could be said that would dilute the absolute flabbergasted mindset that I am pertaining in right now. At all. Because think about this. They're running at a disadvantage, and this is supposed to be a professional football team.
Bruh.
They are actively and willingly going at a disadvantage on a game that we must win.
Bruh.
Hey, yo. I need to see all the Purple Patrol, Ravens media. How do you even come close to defend something like that? Look at that. And we're tripping. Greg Roman's so great. Oh, yeah. He does great things. He's so smart. The run game's unstoppable. He was brought here because of Lamar. He was built this offense for Lamar. Lamar can't do anything without Greg Roman because all of this was made possible for Lamar. Lamar. Shut up. It's a lie. You're part of the Matrix. Please take the right pill. Break away from the system. Ah! Like, Jesus, God. I can't. Like, oh my God, I see this and I was like, bruh, there's no way. There is no God in way that this is real. I was like, nah, it had to be Photoshop. It had to be Photoshop. And then guess what? Coach Evans was like, it's real. And I was like, no! I was like, bro, I couldn't believe it. I just sat there and I said, bro, you know, the sickening gut feeling that we usually get where, you know, that inevitability where you're like, something bad's going to happen. And then you see crap like this that defends our gut intuition to say something usually happens or bad happens to us. And we are like, we don't know why. That's why. Before you start begging for calls, before you start doing everything else, you have to right your own ship. What is this? Oh my God, I can't look at it no more. I can't look at it no more. It's pissing me off. So my mindset is like this. There's no way, unless they're not being told and they don't watch tape, right? Like, what do the players say? Wouldn't some of y'all want to be the fly on the wall in the Ravens, like, positional groups and stuff like that, and get to just see what's being said by John Harbaugh and this coaching staff when they see stuff like this come up on tape? Do they think it's okay? Like, it's no big deal. You know what I'm saying? It didn't result in a turnover, so, you know, we won, so no big deal. When you practice mediocrity becomes the yield of thus practice. That's just how the world works. You reap what you sow. And listen, if you're sowing imperfection, if you are sowing incompetence, then the apple that you biting will be sour with the implemented taste of disaster. I really got to know. No. Like, I really got to know. Why? Like, why? Because there's no excuse for it. None. We're not talking about high school football. We're not even talking about college football. We are talking about the National Football League. It's supposed to be the creme de la creme. And those are the mistakes that you're making. Now, I know everyone's going to try to come at me and be like, well, mistakes happen, Nitro, and all that stuff like that. Mistakes have been happening this entire year. What about playing prevent defense until the other team scores? What about getting every game delay of games no matter how the quarterback tries to rush for the ball? How about offside penalties, holding calls, pass breakdowns where two people go down into the box and forget somebody has to be a free safety? After a while, you can't blame the players. Because players come, players go. This coaching staff has remained. And I know some people know, well, Wink's not here no more. Yeah. So why are the same problems you were having with Wink, Mr. Blitz himself? How are we having the same problems? Listen, man. Yo, and before I go any further with anything else, shout outs to Coach Evans and Sip to Tally Films. Oh my God. Like, bro, I actually watched 2 or 3 of your videos, 2.5, because I was watching the other one on the way to go pass out food to the homeless earlier on. And I was just amazed at his breakdowns. He does such an amazing job. Shout outs to Lunch Break Hot Take. Those are my guys. If you haven't subscribed to those guys, please. Those guys show nothing but love and respect to the content and to the platform that I'm building right now. And if anybody gives me love and respect, I give them back the same ×2. So please, if you're not following them, go give them a follow and like their vids. And last but not least, Ing Raven, man. So much love to that guy, man. During the hurricane, he was checking up on me. So I got nothing but love for him. Nothing but love. It's all love, bro. And I think I can speak for each and every one of them when I say we're sick and tired of being sick and tired of the putrid coaching performances that the players have to go above and beyond with their performances to outplay the scheme. That is not only holding them back, but are subjecting them to open weakness. If you want the best, you have to think like the best. We're not looking to make the playoffs. We're looking for a Super Bowl championship. And for that to happen, those type of mistakes can't. They just can't. And if you're okay with it and you're watching this, you're part of the problem. You're part of the problem. Because once again, I have to say this. Remember all the time throughout the year when there was drops and everything, and everyone's like, oh, it's no big deal. And then what happened in the playoffs? All the drops came back. Remember when we were having trouble hiking the ball and the center couldn't, kept hiking it over Lamar's head? What happened in the playoffs? It always rears its ugly head in the playoffs. Bad tendencies always rear their ugly head in the playoffs, because the playoffs, every play counts. Despicable. Disgusting. Boy. We need a shock. I don't want to lose no games for the rest of the season. But we need a shock to the system. We really do. Because I think that this coaching staff has become lax or lackadaisical. And I think that they're okay with just making the playoffs and always saying, well, only one team can win. And, we were one of the teams that, made it out of the first round. So we're happy with that. And we'll just keep pushing as we go along. So mediocrity has become the standard in which we grade ourselves. It's a sad fall from grace. It really is. And that was another episode of the Wunderkind Show. You guys could be anywhere else in the world, but you're here with me, and I'll forever appreciate that. I know y'all see the lights. I'm upgrading, baby. Upgrading. So you know why I'm upgrading? You know why I'm able to upgrade? Because you guys always remember to like and subscribe to all of the videos and content. And you guys also leave comments. And for all the people that are new and watching this content, do remember to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and leave a comment. We have great conversations in the comments. And coming up by next month or the beginning of next year, I actually took this from Ing Raven. I will be doing questions from subscribers. So if you're subscribed, I will have a subscriber list. And if you're subscribed to me, I will be picking out like every week questions from you guys and answering them, or making a specific video to answer those questions. So once again, this is Nitro with another episode of the Wunderkind Show, signing off. And you guys know my slogan. Peace. And I'm out. Yo!